people that I thought were shadow shapeshifters that I had stabbed were actual people.
Testifying in his own defense, prosecutors grill the suspected serial Davis stabber, Carlos Dominguez, questioned 2 years after the 3 stabbings rocked that city and beyond. Dominguez charged with 2 murders and attempted murder, telling the court today he doesn't remember stabbing the victims, but realizes now that he did it.
Your reporter covering Yolo County, Ashley Sharp, listening in on today's testimony. Ashley.
Well, first, of course, as we know, it is incredibly rare for someone charged with murder to testify in their own trial. But that is exactly what Carlos Dominguez did today as he tried to explain what was going on in his mind at the time of those attacks. As we know now, he was diagnosed with schizophrenia after his arrest, and his defense team is trying to prove that at that time he was in the midst of his first psychotic break.
What's your name, bro? John? What's your last name, John? What's your last name, John?
Thomas.
Captured on body cam video before his arrest, Carlos Dominguez gives Davis police a fake name. It's one thing of many he admits happened, but ties to his paranoia as he took the witness stand for cross-examination in his own murder trial Tuesday. This is how Dominguez describes the first stabbing, when prosecutors say he killed David Bro on a Central Park bench.
I don't remember stabbing him.
You don't remember stabbing him over 50 times?
No.
In each of the 3 stabbings, Dominguez testified he doesn't remember the stabbings themselves, but did recount the moments after and before, leading up to Bro's death.
That's when I started to hear voices clearly saying, "You won't go up to him, you won't go, you won't." And I started to get paranoid and started to look around. And that's when I seen a shadow figure on the bench next to me, or the bench over. And that's when I lunged at him and kind of blanked out.
In all 3 stabbings, Dominguez testified he didn't know his victims were human, that he thought he was attacking what he calls shadow figures or supernatural beings. After he was arrested, Dominguez was treated for undiagnosed schizophrenia at a state hospital. That, he testified, is when he learned what he had done.
What did you come to recognize?
I started to realize that the people that I thought were shadow shapeshifters that I had stabbed were actual people.
And as you sit here today, what is your recognition of who those people were?
I realized it was David Bro, Kareem Abu Najm, and Kimberly Guillory.
The prosecution is trying to prove the opposite, that he knew what he was doing at the time he attacked the victims.
So shadows are scary, right?
Yes.
So if the shadows are scary, why are you going to the shadow?
I don't know, I kind of was just doing what the shadow was telling me to do.
The prosecution's case is that he was angry and acting out due to financial trouble at the time and being on academic probation at UC Davis.
Do you remember being angry?
No.
And when it comes to the second stabbing of Kareem Abu Najm at Sycamore Park,
You stabbed him specifically in the heart because you wanted to kill him, correct?
I don't remember that.
Do shadows have hearts?
I don't know.
Because if it was a shadow, there would be no need to be stabbing in the heart versus other places, would there?
I don't know.
Now, as you can see just from those responses, Dominguez was basically emotionless throughout this 2 days of testimony. His own defense attorney even asked him if he has felt emotion during this trial, and Dominguez said that he has felt bad for the stabbings and that people were hurt. He's now done on the witness stand. No further questions for Dominguez, but his trial does resume tomorrow morning.